Every day, virtues are brought into our daily conversation. It's part of literally almost everything we do. The curriculum at NOCA is different from other schools for some obvious reasons, meaning it's a curriculum that's put together by the Barney Charter School Initiative of Hillsdale College.
So NOCA is unique not just in the fact that it's a classical school, but I think NOCA is unique too because in that capacity as a classical school, we talk about the virtues and we talk about it a lot. It's in our blood, it's in our veins, it's the part of the backbone of the school is what are the virtues, what do they mean, what does it mean to be a virtuous person?
It's a staple of our conversation. I would say it's a staple of classical education generally. We want our kids to be learned, but above all, we want them to be virtuous and good citizens.
We are focusing on the whole student. And so we want to teach them truths and we want them to see what is beautiful, but we also want to watch that in their behavior and their interactions with others.
The life at NOCA is a little bit different because we have a bit of a smaller community, so everyone knows each other and we can all kind of be a bit closer. You know everyone in the school pretty much.
It's really focused on the development of an individual who is being educated to be a free person and a free thinker.
I think most people, when they think about classical education, come up with some old school or kind of rigid mentality that it's outdated maybe even, or too rigid and traditional.
The phrase that often we hear is standing on the shoulders of giants. Classical education is looking to the past, looking to the wisdom of the past, and not just learning from the things that they said and the things that they did, but trying to also learn in a way similar to the way they said and did.
There's a wealth of information that pre-exists us, that's in our heritage, that's worthy of study. And the way that we study it is part of what makes a classical education.
What truly sets NOCA apart is its curriculum that draws from classic material that you can wrestle with. It is not spoon-fed, it is thoughtful and deep and wonderful. And that sets us apart from materials that are maybe an anthology or something that is watered down.
I think what's unique here really is the act of classical education and bringing a group of fellow thinkers in that work together who care deeply about kids and care deeply about educating them well.
Teachers and staff at NOCA are very helpful because they really care about the students as individuals, and if you need help, they're always there. They're always offering to help you. They have resources.
So NOCA came over the radio. That's how we found NOCA. I knew there was something missing in the education that we were receiving where we were.
Also, what sets us apart from other schools is the relationship we have with the parents. It's just wonderful to be on the same team with the parents with one goal, and that is to see their student be as successful as they can be.
Classical education, I've heard of that. Looked into NOCA specifically, and I was interested because there was the Latin, the core and the virtues. That's what's missing from the education that we're getting. And I don't have to do it by myself. I can still send my kids to school and they can still get virtues and discipline poured into them at school to supplement what I'm doing at home.
I would tell a family or a student considering NOCA that this really is a great community and you'll learn a lot. The curriculum is just something special and it'll really help you.
What I'm teaching at the end of the day is for my students to reason. And I could teach them all the facts in the world and I could give them all dates and names to memorize, but what I really want them to learn is how or why things happen. And so what I teach them is to ask questions and to investigate and to explore. And I think at the value of teaching at the end of the day, if I can just teach them to find their own answers and find their own way, then that really is the essence of classical education.
I will learn the true, I will do the good, I will love the beautiful.